What is up, Mako Madness fans? This is Dan reporting in from SeaWorld Orlando. As you may know, we've been busy the last couple days. We had a train reveal for not only here at SeaWorld Orlando, but at Busch Gardens Tampa as well for Cobra's Curse. And we have those videos up on our YouTube and photos on our Facebook. But the big focus is we have new development even after a couple days. So we're gonna check it out. Let's go. For yet another day, guys are in the basket, going around, tightening down more of those bolts. Looks like they just got done with some. Well, we've only been gone for a day since we went over to Busch Gardens yesterday for their train reveal, and crews have put more track up, and even today they're placing more right now. So this is for the top of the Airtime hill right by the station, and it's going to fly right by the maintenance barn, and it's leading out to where it actually crosses over the lagoon and pathway area. So it won't be too much longer before we join it to that support. They may even have some more track pieces over there right now. It may go up a little bit later tonight. We'll see. Looks like the track pieces are together and crews are over in the lift about to secure the track to that support right there. So close. Stationary has gotten a lot more of the coverings or panels that are starting to go on. They're wrapping around the side now, and a lot more of the aluminum. It's actually going to help surround the building is in place now. So station really starting to come along, and it's really going to progress in the next couple weeks. So the Airtime hills are now done, and you may be thinking, what's next? Well, along the layout, next up is going to be the turnaround, and we can see some track right there has actually started to be placed, and some supports as well. Now, again, I've heard it referred to as a hammerhead turn. I'm going to call this a hammerhead turn, but in my opinion, I think Mako has two of them. There's the new unique one that has that almost inverting turn element, the first turn actually, and then there's this one which is going to be more of the traditional B&M style that you see on other rides like Nitro, Diamondback, those kind of style of rides, where it's a big kind of swooping turn, but we'll get a closer look at it. Here we can see the base of the turn and how that left side is starting to twist just a little bit into the turn itself, and the outro of that turn is just a little bit more straight. I wanted to show just the sheer size of Mako, even though photos and video don't show it any justice. We have over here the lift and first hammerhead turn, and another one of the Airtime hills before the speed hill. Panning to the right, we can see the first big Airtime hill right there, and another one that is for the return route. And just down the way, we're going to have the turnaround going in. I expect it to probably be completed sometime next week, but crews are literally within the last 20% of track until we are complete, so not a whole lot left. Since Mako doesn't have many turns, I'm actually really happy to see a different kind of element to it. Seeing the track pieces twist just a little bit. And here's another look at that newly completed Airtime hill right by the station. Man, that looks awesome. I'm thinking the more and more I see this, Mako's going to have some really great airtime. Can't wait. Next thing to point out, since we've been talking about the turn so much in this video, we can see another piece of track in the bottom right hand side of the video screen here. Now that segment right there has quite a bit of twist in it, so you're going to see a pretty quick transition, I believe, from the track that's on the left side of the video here. We have it banking to the left, and it's going to make a quick snap to the right so it can start doing the rest of the turn and then exit out on that piece of track right about in the center of the screen. Now, I'm not sure if crews have actually switched over to a nighttime schedule, but some of the elements that are inside the park, like where it hops over the pathway, is going to need to be completed when guests are not around. So they may switch to a nighttime pattern sometime soon, and they might even have the track completed in the next week and a half is what I'm thinking. I mean, literally, there's not much left to do. This and the turnaround in the lagoon. And this is going to be our closest view of the new track work and supports. Zoom in a bit here so we can get a better look. And we see that new support there. Again, the track is really close to one another. We've seen a lot of these supports where they actually support two pieces of track. Another of the larger base of the supports. And of course the track right there, the next piece that's going to be going up. I don't expect this hill to be very tall. I actually think you're going to take it with quite a bit of speed as well. Hammerhead turns and other turns on B&M Hypers are not ones that usually dwindle out. They try to get the business done real quick. What a mess, huh? All that track and supports. Well guys, that is going to do it for another Mako construction update, and I gotta hand it to the Florida sunsets here. Mako and Kraken look absolutely beautiful next to one another. And we saw quite a bit of construction that's happened even the last day or two. So new supports, new track for the last turnaround section. And then we have over by the lagoon, that Airtime hill was completed as well. We're gonna see some more track probably go up tomorrow. So we'll have another update. If you like what we do, follow us on Instagram, our Facebook, and our YouTube page at Mako Madness. And I will see you out on the Midway.